What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ with the 2015-2016 season rolling right around. It's worth taking a note. What between Buffalo and Edmonton, the teams that have the top two picks in the draft, both got to draft pretty damn good players in Connor McDavid and Jack Eichel, obviously. And what to expect. Not head to head, in different conferences, but with in terms of the overnight transition in the rebuilding process from landing potential franchise centers. Obviously, McDavid's the better prospect, better player. As a Massachusetts native and Jack Eichel fan, I'll be the first to admit that. And part of it is McDavid does want to power play with CJ Sheridan, kind of a big deal. But I look for McDavid next year to have 79 points as a rookie. I think he's going to be that good. You look at the way he's able to move with and without the puck, the way he's able to telegraph plays, facilitate, create his own offense. I mean, there's no reason this kid won't be, right around a point a game as a rookie in the NHL, which does not happen often. I'm trying to look up right now. The last time a rookie had a point a game in the NHL, I think the last rookie to have 70 points was Patrick Kane back in 2008. So I mean, it's scoring in that league is difficult, and it's even more, no matter how good you are. So I think 79 points is reasonable for Kane. Kane had 72 points as a rookie, which is really impressive. And then for McDavid, over under 78.5 points. I'm going to take the over. And I think Edmonton will improve in the standings. Edmonton had 62 points last year as they were an abomination. Obviously, adding McDavid, under Sekera, Talbot, guys like that, they'll be better. I look for them to be right around 85 points. I look for a big improvement for Edmonton. As other teams in the Western Conference are, 85 points is a lot. We'll do the same thing. Over under 78.5 for points. I'll take the under on Edmonton. I'm just looking at the Western Conference. I can tell myself that a lot of these teams have gotten worse, but the only team I can see regressing significantly is Vancouver. And Vancouver still had 100 points last year. I think Vancouver, I know that they've made they're in a rebuild themselves. Last year was kind of a fluke. They regress. Colorado and San Jose, but even both those teams that missed the playoffs are getting better. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on going forward. But I think Edmonton 79 a pop for McDavid's points and the team's points. For Eichel, Eastern Conference, not as deep. I look at Buffalo's going to be one of the most improved teams in the league this year. But given the fact that they sucked as bad as they did last year, having 54 points, you can only go up. Over under 82 points for the Buffalo Sabres. I can see a 30-point improvement next year. Again, it's not only Eichel, it's the other players have added. It's Biles, it's buying in and not trying to lose games. It sounds so stupid, but I think with the development of the younger players, the additions of Evander Kane and Ryan O'Reilly, I think Robin Lehner is going to have a good year between the pipes. I think, Cody Franz can be one of the, bargain basement pickups that pays off in the long run. And I think both teams will improve significantly. And as much as it's on Eichel and McDavid, the bottom line is both teams have put requisite talent around them. They're not saying, here's the keys to this abomination. It's up to you guys to fix the whole damn thing. Both teams have, added guys that can help the team in the long run with win totals. I like the way Edmonton wheeled and dealed this offseason. I like the way Buffalo wheeled and dealed. When you have in Buffalo a lot of young talent, you got to make requisite moves to add veterans and add established NHL guys. Use your assets to acquire, good players, and they've done that. So I think both teams miss the playoffs. But I think there's reason for optimism in Buffalo and Edmonton next season. Anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes of the off season and beyond. Later, guys.